Welcome, Rare Hunters. Today I have an exciting video, at least exciting for me. I don't know if it was for you, but I broke down and bought this Starter Deck EX. This is a 25th anniversary reprint, but I bought this because I bought a Japanese store and I got some of the, I got a lot of the EX cards and a bunch of other Series 1 cards from Japan. And I wanted to, one, open this up because, again, if you love Yu-Gi-Oh! As much as I do or more, this is something that I do plan on getting one that's sealed. Why won't this open? But I just had to get this because this is, even though it's a reprint, it's still a piece of Yu-Gi-Oh! History. And the really cool part is it doesn't have 25th anniversary logo on it. So let's open this up and see. Ooh, right off the bat, we have, we have the, sorry, I'm taken aback. Oh, there's multiple promos in here. I'm taken aback by the beauty of the cards. So let's go ahead and just take this out as carefully as we can. And I can show you the difference between how, especially how you can tell the difference between a reprint version and the original version, for those who don't know. But right off the bat, we have Lord of Dragons in this beautiful old school secret rare, and to accompany it, the Flute of Summoning Dragon. I'm shaking. I actually really love these, so we're gonna, any hollows we're gonna sleeve up. I do actually want to have at the moment, a special place in my binder for this entire set, but I do want to have my own binder specifically for this. So let's open this up. Now, again, don't read Japanese, so none of this matters. I can speak a little Japanese, most of it just, you know, how do I get here, or hi, what's your name kind of stuff. I love this Fuel Centers, just classic. This right here, amazing. And then we have, set that box right there. We have the decks. We have the Blue Eyes and the Dark Magician decks. So right out the bat, I don't have the Blue Eyes or the Dark Magician in its original form, in the non-reprint version. But I'm a dragon man. I'm not really into the, is there a, yes, there's right here. Okay. I'm shaking because I'm like really excited. This to me, if I actually got a hold of an original, I would not be opening it. I'd be 100% honest with you. I'd just buy the cards and keep it sealed. And even though this is a reprint, I got this off of Yu-Gi-Oh! Market for like $80. What is back here? There's a little divider back here. I wonder what the, doesn't look like Yu-Gi-Oh! Has the same one. So right off the bat, we have, let me take a look at these one-on-one. We have, come on, Blue Eyes, White Dragon. And you'll recognize this artwork from the Legend of Blue Eyes set. But that is gorgeous. So I do have this card. Give me a sec. I believe I have that card. No, I don't. But I will tell you that I do have the original version of the Lord of Dragons, and here's the reprint version. Now, right off the bat, I will show you that the reprint version will have the Eye of Anubis. The Eye of Anubis will have the stars in it, because, you know, stars were placed in because of the issue with Upper Deck and Konami. And it will also have a longer copyright code versus the Kazuki Takahashi. So this will have, the Konami and, all the Studio Dice information here versus just the Kazuki Takahashi down here. So those are the chief differences. As you can tell, this is a beat up copy because it's old. So right out the gate, that's what we got for that. Okay. So now that I was able to, I hit the table. So now that we went over that, we can go through these cards one by one. Here is a Hollow Judgment, which I said was going to sleeve up all the hollows. So we got one ultra rare, one super rare. I believe the rest of these are commons. Gyokuten Megami, Pale Beast, Hitatsumi Giant. Come on. Focus. These are gorgeous cards. Wicked Worm Beast, Rogue Doll. Put this face down. Skull Redbird. And so there's no set numbers, just like back in the day. I wonder why my camera's not focusing. Let me see if I can do something about that. There you go. Good job. Oh, I just skipped right over the Rabbit Horseman. These look pretty well centered, too. Reignition Powered. Legend. A lot of people are really excited about the whole Kyber briefcase, anime decks, and whatnot, which I sincerely, agree with them. It was, it's definitely something I would still want to pick up, but this, nothing speaks nostalgia more than this, in my opinion. Because you have the starter box, then you have the starter EX, and now you have the 25th anniversary reprint. There's Invigoration. Oops. There's Dark Energy, I believe. There's Monster Reborn. Fissure. Dark Hole. D-Spell. I believe this is Ukazi. I don't remember what that one is. That's a telescope. So, I have to look at other videos. I'm not sure if this is supposed to be there or not, but I'm going to leave it there. Then you got Hanehane, Trap Master, another D-Spell, another D-Spell, a Remove Trap, if I remember correctly, Sogen for the Warriors, Mysterious Puppeteer, not a clue. I think this is Fake Trap. No, I don't know what that is. Castle Walls. Oh, there it is. It's the last one. So that could have been just like a way to have, I don't know. It could have been just extra cards for his deck. And it looks like there might be an extra one, similar thing here. Come on. Almost. I do want to start working on a series where I get original decks building, by purchasing the cards and whatnot. Joey's and Pegasus. Definitely starting in Japanese, but as well as English and whatnot. So there's our Dark Magician, also our LB artwork, which honestly I think this is probably one of the best artworks, probably even better than the starter deck version. I'll say it. And we have Winged Guardian of the Fortress. For us, this would have been number 2, I believe. This one doesn't have a number on it, so. Alright, now we're going to go through our commons. We have the Great White, Feral Imp. I'm actually going to do some research and see if how many of these cards were actually in our starter decks for the original Yugi and Kaiba starter decks. Because we got Mystical Elf. Because I had Yugi's original deck, both in first edition and unlimited. You got Summon Skull. I believe I actually have that. You've got, oh come on, Penguin Soldier, Aisatsu. You've got how can I have a brain fart on Gaia the Fierce Knight, Cursor Dragon, Celtic Guardian. I'm off the camera again. Great Fang, Giant Fang, something like that. Giant Soldier Stone, the Witty Phantom, oops, Mammoth Graveyard. I can't remember. Ancient Elf, probably. Doma, the Angel of Silence. Wall of Illusion. I used to play this a lot in my deck. Mystic Clown. Neo, the Magical Swordsman, another beater I used to like. Baron Archfiend or something like that. I don't know. Trap Hole. Two-prong attack. Reinforcements of the army. Wabaku. A lot of people don't know this, but this is the original art for spell book. I can't remember the full name of it, but anyways, all the reprints wind up like omitting this, and it's like the most common misprint there is. Monster Reborn. Oops. Fissure. Dark Hole. Dispel. I used to play this too. I don't remember what it is offhand. Oh, this is Dion Keto, the Cure Master. Change of Heart. That's a gorgeous card. I always love Change of Heart. Then our little divider for our Man-Eater Bug. Trap Master. Another Dispel. Another Dispel. A Remove Trap. A Yami. Dragon Capture Jar. Still don't know what that is. I'm going to have to look that up. And then Castle Walls. So, this is something I firmly believe every collector should pick up. Because it's gorgeous. It is a glorious, in my opinion, glorious piece of Yu-Gi-Oh! Nostalgia, history. Yes, it's a 25th anniversary reprint, but let's be honest, last time it was reprinted was years and years and years ago. I did not regret getting it. I don't regret opening it. I'm going to build a binder for it. Probably have one custom made. I don't know. But I am very, very happy to have these cards back part of my, it's the full set part of my collection. Because I do have them from the Japanese store I bought. But to have them complete like this, it's just, it hits all the right spots, right places. So, thank you for coming down with me and following me on this journey of seeing these cards. And until next time, peace.